Asian Paints has been the market leader for the last 40 years in the Indian paint industry. We don't intend to sell paint here. We intend to provide consumers with information, guidance and help on anything and everything regarding color and paint for their homes. The Indian market is not a DIY market. So there is a lot of dependence on contractors, retailers, interior designers who influence the consumer in terms of their decorating process. As a result, the consumer is largely confused in terms of what he wants to do. The main objectives of the store are to educate consumers about color, make them experts in the field of color, give them a lot of home inspirational stories so that they can get inspired by that.
I'm not confident about color, but yeah, she's a little bit better than me.
When contractor came, he gave very limited options. It was very difficult to choose from those options. But after coming to this store, I got so many options.
And we take inspiration from lifestyle magazines and
Television.
Yeah.
Being the leaders, we had to lead from the front. So the first thing was to create a benchmark for a consumer to experience what decor could be in his own living space. Painting is seen as a very laborious process. We want to make it fun, enjoyable, livable. Here is color, and color can change the way you live.
You get to see the color with the furniture and the accessories and everything put together. Look very nice, so you can try that at home.
Right now it's white.
I have pink in my bedroom.
Silver, white, cream. They're very iPod colors.
Don't you agree? White is boring. We definitely need some more colors there, like a tinge of red.
And when we came upstairs, we got inspiration that yes, we have to do something.
The domino wall is basically to show 3 combinations where you could only show 1 if you had a regular wall. So from safe to slightly a bold combination to a very dramatic effect. So in the same room you have 3 combinations which you can see.
There is a model, there's some lighting system.
There was warm lighting, then there was little
it's
dim,
atmosphere
bright.
which feel like relaxing, you just change your life.
The kids' world, I think, starts with the glow room. When you go inside, it's an entirely night theme. I mean, kids go completely crazy inside. We have this theme finder, which is basically like a big telescope. So the kids come in, they click around seeing different themes.
It's a journey through a colorful world.
Adventure.
He or she is getting very encouraged to bring the kids and the families here. We have seen a lot of repeats coming in also. And the biggest thing obviously is that they're able to see umpteen number of finishes, umpteen number of solutions being offered to them. And that's, I think, the biggest thing that they have taken back. So I think it's very exciting for them, very exciting for us. And that is setting the standard very high for them in their own homes, as well as for us to deliver it better next time.
There's a workshop area where he can actually see how paint can be applied, what various finishes are and so on and so forth. So that's another area which he gets inspired before he gets into the specification zone, where he goes down, interacts with the color consultants, feels the finishes, sees the combination, meets the color chef who will advise him in terms of the various color stories. These large panels, especially in terms of color combinations, give a very different presentation of what color can do to the home, what finishes can do to the home. And I've seen consumers pore over these, look at these in fascination and say simply that we didn't know Asian Paints could give all this. It's definitely my favorite part of the store.
The screen test is the small area in which they project how your room can look.
Basically, a customer brings a photograph of their home. So we put it into the big screen. Our staff changes the color, any finish that you want to see.
We've actually got to see our room after it's being done, even before we start thinking how it should be done. So that was like brilliant. When we are spending money, we would like to know that yes, we are spending it in the right direction, and this gave us immense confidence.
We have a very good service which we call home solution service, and the home solution service basically completes the entire process by giving him the painting service which he requires for his home. So it's a complete journey to him in terms of how he gets oriented, inspired, relaxes, sees what's happening in the workshop, goes to the specification zones, absorbs that, and finally gets what he wants in terms of the final painting at his home.
Now when we see our consumers coming and go out and they feel elated, happy, they want to come back with their families, it gives a sense of joy and pride that what we have done is right.